The galaxy believed Earth was weak, small, primitive. Across thousands of star systems, alien fleets watched the blue planet with quiet interest. Humans had no empire. No powerful fleet. No ancient legend worth fearing, but something deep beneath Earth had begun to stir, far below oceans and continents, hidden in a chamber older than human history. A signal reactivated. Ancient systems that had been silent for millions of years began to glow again. On distant alien stations, sensors screamed warnings, energy readings appeared that made no sense, power levels older than recorded history. The galaxy's oldest races recognized the signature, and for the first time in centuries, they felt fear. Earth was not unguarded. It never had been. For centuries, the galaxy believed one simple lie: humans were weak. From the great halls of the Galactic Council to the smallest trade stations, Earth was spoken of as a minor world. A young species. Loud, emotional, and divided. Humans fought wars among themselves and struggled to travel beyond their own star system. Compared to ancient space empires, humanity looked small. Alien leaders laughed at Earth's slow ships and simple weapons. Their fleets could cross star systems in days. Human ships needed weeks. Their technology was new, untested, and inefficient. Earth was labeled harmless. Because of this belief, the galaxy ignored the planet, but deep space never forgets the truth. Far beneath Earth's surface, hidden under layers of rock and time, something ancient waited. It did not sleep like a living thing. It waited patiently, counting stars, measuring time in millions of years. It had watched the first humans learn to use fire. It had watched them build cities. It had watched them fight and protect each other. The ancient systems inside the chamber remained silent, until now. On a quiet day, without warning, sensors across the galaxy detected a pulse. A single signal, sharp and powerful, spreading faster than light itself. It did not match any known technology. On alien stations, alarms began to sound. Energy readings spiked beyond safe levels. Scientists stared at their screens in confusion. The numbers made no sense. The signal was too old, and too strong. At the Galactic Council, silence filled the chamber. Some of the oldest species recognized the signature. Their faces changed color, their breathing slowed, their hands trembled. This energy was not human. It was older than their civilizations. Records long buried were unlocked. Stories once banned resurfaced. Tales of a guardian built at the end of an ancient war, created not to rule, but to protect. A protector that vanished after choosing a world to watch over. That world was Earth. Fear spread quietly through the galaxy. Younger races laughed at the idea. Humans. Protected by an ancient force. Impossible, but the elders knew better. They remembered what happened to the last empire that ignored the warning. As the signal grew stronger, fleets near Earth changed course. Some moved closer. Others turned away in panic. Above Earth, the sky remained calm. Humans went on with their daily lives, unaware of the attention they had gained. They did not know that the lie of their weakness was breaking, and something ancient had begun to wake up. The signal from Earth did not fade. It grew stronger. Across the galaxy, long-range scanners locked onto the blue planet. Military commanders studied the strange energy with fear and hunger. If Earth truly hid an ancient power, it could change everything. Some empires chose caution, others chose greed. Alien fleets began to move toward Earth, their massive ships cutting through space in perfect formation. To them, humans were still weak. Even if something ancient existed, they believed it could be controlled or destroyed. They were wrong. Deep beneath Earth's crust, the chamber fully opened for the first time in millions of years. Layers of ancient metal shifted without sound. Symbols older than language glowed with soft light. At the center of the chamber stood the guardian. It was not shaped like any living being. Its form was vast and calm, built with purpose, not beauty. It did not breathe. It did not speak. It observed. The guardian reached outward, touching Earth with unseen senses. It felt the planet's oceans, forests, and cities. It felt human fear and hope mixed together. Humanity was chaotic, but humanity endured. The guardian began to remember. Long ago, the galaxy burned. Powerful empires destroyed worlds in endless war. When all hope was nearly gone, the guardian was created as a final answer, not to conquer, but to stop destruction. It had chosen Earth because humans, even at their weakest, protected each other. That choice had not changed. As alien fleets crossed into Earth's space, the Guardian activated its outer systems. Ancient engines hummed to life, sending waves through space itself. Satellites around Earth failed for a brief moment. Humans noticed strange lights in the sky. Scientists argued. Governments denied, they did not understand. The Guardian was waking up. On the alien command ships, fear finally replaced confidence. Weapons systems shut down without command. Shields collapsed as if space itself rejected them. No attack had been made. No weapon fired, yet the message was clear: Earth was not alone. The Guardian rose slowly, passing through Earth's oceans and atmosphere without harming the planet. Clouds parted. The sky glowed with colors no human had ever seen. The Guardian did not attack the fleets. It simply looked at them. That was enough. Across the galaxy, ancient races bowed their heads. Younger empires froze in silence. The Guardian had awakened, and the galaxy realized too late that human weakness was never real. It had been protected strength, waiting patiently beneath the surface. The Guardian stood above Earth like a silent star. Its massive form blocked the light of the sun, yet it caused no harm. The planet below remained calm, protected by an unseen shield. Oceans stayed still. Cities remained untouched. Humanity looked up in confusion and fear. No one understood what they were seeing, but across the galaxy, understanding came with terror. Every long-range sensor focused on the Guardian. Ancient computers failed to calculate its power. The energy around it twisted space, bending light and sound. The alien fleets closest to Earth were the first to react. Weapons powered up, then shut down. Commanders shouted orders, but nothing responded. Their ships drifted helplessly, locked in place by a force they could not fight. The Guardian had not attacked. It had simply decided. Inside its core, memories returned. The old war. The burning stars. The world's lost because no one stood to protect the weak. This time would be different. The Guardian reached outward, sending a message across the stars. It did not use words. It sent truth. This world is protected. The message echoed through every system, station, and fleet. Even those light years away felt it in their bones. In the halls of the Galactic Council, leaders stood frozen. Many had ruled for thousands of years. None had ever felt this small. Ancient species lowered their heads. They remembered ignoring a warning long ago, and the price they paid. Younger empires panicked. Fleets retreated without firing a single shot. Borders closed. War plans were erased. The galaxy held its breath. Near Earth, the Guardian turned its attention inward. It studied humanity again. Their fear. Their courage. Their endless desire to survive. Humans had no idea how close they had come to destruction, yet they kept living. Helping each other. Reaching for the stars. That was enough. The Guardian moved, placing itself between Earth and the galaxy. Not as a ruler. Not as a shield. The alien fleets slowly regained control of their ships. But none dared move forward. They had seen the truth. Earth was untouchable, not because of human weapons, but because someone far older stood watch. The Guardian settled into its position. Silence returned to space. No battle. No victory cry, only fear, and respect. The galaxy had witnessed something it could not forget. Humanity was under protection, and the balance of power had changed forever. The Guardian did not stay above Earth for long. Slowly, calmly, it moved back toward the planet it had chosen. Space grew quiet again. The stars returned to their normal glow. Alien fleets watched from a distance, afraid to follow. The message had been delivered. Earth was protected. On the surface, humans argued about what they had seen. Some believed it was a natural event. Others claimed it was advanced human technology. Governments shared half-truths. Scientists searched for answers. No one knew the full story, and that was how the Guardian wanted it. Deep beneath Earth's surface, the ancient chamber reopened. The Guardian descended without sound, sealing itself away once more. Its systems returned to silent watch. It would not interfere. Humanity had to grow on its own. Across the galaxy, everything changed. Trade routes shifted away from Earth's space. Military fleets avoided the solar system completely. Even the strongest empires placed warning markers around the planet. Do not provoke. The Galactic Council rewrote its records. Earth was no longer listed as weak. It was labeled protected world, a status given to no other planet. Some ancient races felt relief. Others felt shame. They had judged humanity too quickly. Humans continued building ships, exploring nearby stars, making mistakes, learning from them. They did not know why no one attacked them, they only knew that the galaxy suddenly treated them with respect. The Guardian observed quietly that it watched humans help strangers rebuild after disasters, stand together in the face of fear. Humanity was not perfect, but it was worthy. Far away, young alien civilizations asked why Earth was untouchable. Their elders answered with silence, or fear, because the truth was simple, that if humans could inspire an ancient protector, then one day, they might become protectors themselves. As time passed, the Guardian remained hidden. But it was always listening. Always ready, not as a weapon, not as a ruler. As a promise that Earth would not fall quietly. The galaxy learned an important lesson that day. Human weakness had been a lie. Humanity had won without firing a single shot, and the universe would never underestimate them again.